Hi guys, Brain here, and welcome to another commentary video. Today we're going to be talking about the dark side of the BLOODWEB overhaul, because it's something that's been almost uniquely seen as a positive thing. I even tweeted out saying how great it was and how much I liked the BLOODWEB overhaul, but now that it's been out for a little bit, I believe we're seeing a bit of a dark side to it that is kind of making games actually more unfun and unhappy in the DBD realm. So let's go ahead and get started. The BLOODWEB overhaul, if you did not know, is an adjustment made to BLOODWEB costs that came out with the Project W chapter. The lowest amount of blood points you'd be spending on an item, being like a brown add-on or an event add-on, used to be 3,000, but now has been changed to 2,000. On the flip side, the highest amount of blood points you could spend on a single item in the BLOODWEB was 7,000 for an ultra rare, or an iridescent as they're called. But now, those have been lowered to 5,000 respectively, which is much, much nicer. And I liked this a lot with the reason that a lot of other people liked it, is your blood points quite literally go farther. Even though you're not earning as much blood points as you used to, everything's cheaper, so your blood point spending is going farther. You're getting more items, you're getting more perks, you're getting more add-ons, there's more bang for your buck. So it feels really, really good to obtain all of these items. Grind has been one of those things that the DBD community has hated for a really, really long time, because the grind historically in this game has been really, really awful, and it takes forever and ever to get perks, forever and ever to get the specific items you want. It was a nightmare before these updates. And with the new Prestige update, it got improved. And with the BLOODWEB overhaul that just recently happened, the grinding is probably in the best spot it's been since the game has been in its inception. There's actually a dark side of this that I think is actually making games in Dead by Daylight more unfun, despite the grind being a lot easier. This came up to me because I had a night a while back last week where I had, I'm not even exaggerating, a brand new parts 2 out of 3 matches. 2 out of 3 matches, I was getting a brand new part gamer in all of my killer matches. 2 out of 3, 66.66% of my matches, I was having a brand new part brought in. Brand new parts are extremely strong and extremely unfair because they have no counterplay. It's just hit the skill checks and now the gen's gone. Just pressure it better, forehead. Yes, I know, DBD boomers. I knew brand new parts used to be worse. Oh my god, it used to be so much worse. That doesn't mean what's happening now is fun or fair, okay? Like, okay, we get it. You played the game for a long time. Here's your little badge. Now go sit in the back, Grandpa. The kids are talking. And what started the video today is I had a syringe in 1/3 of my games on my most recent killer day. I had a syringe in 1/3 of my games. Syringes being also really strong and having very little in the way of counterplay. Just for the cost, very, very low cost of 1 med kit, you just heal up mid chase for free, which is crazy. That's a crazy strong effect. And the idea was that the effects of brand new parts and the effects of, like, say, syringe were okay because they cost so much in the BLOODWEB. So realistically, you weren't going to be bringing them that often. And if you were bringing them that often, it was a very, very costly thing for you to have on your back end in the grinding in the BLOODWEB. But obviously, by the BLOODWEB overhaul, everything costs less. It's much, much easier to obtain these hard-to-obtain items, so they are being brought into matches more often. And as a result, these more overpowered things that are their balancing factor is more in the fact that they're rare. That balancing factor's kind of go away because they're no longer rare anymore because of the BLOODWEB overhaul. They're cheaper, so they're quite literally easier to obtain, which is causing them to be brought into matches over and over and over again. And I think just in my own experience, I used to see a syringe like once or twice a month. So to get like 4 in 1 day, it's like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy. That is a huge increase from before. Running to 1 or 2 a month and then 4 in a single day, that's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. And if you're sitting here and you mostly play Survivor and you think, oh well, so what, OP add-ons happening, who cares? This affects you on the Survivor side of things as well. You're going to be running into Alkring or double speed blights more often. You're going to be running more into range recharge nurses. You're going to be running more into Tombstone Myers. You're going to be running into more things that survivors archetypically hate going against because they have very little in the way of counterplay. Because once again, a lot of these things, it's like costly add-on. You got to run it every single game. You got to keep grinding the blood points to obtain those add-ons. That's not a thing anymore. That's not a thing anymore. Trust me. I play Hillbilly. I love Hillbilly to death. Hillbilly is one of my favorite characters. I love him to death. But the preferred way I like to play him is with engravings. At least 1 engraving. At least 1 Doom engraving, and I'm ready to rumble. But I prefer 2. I had stopped playing Hillbilly for a really long time because, like, I really only find engravings to be fun on him. Base kit Hillbilly, it feels like I'm just like not able to make shots that I used to, and it makes me feel sad. So I stopped playing him for a little bit. Like I only played him every once in a while, as opposed to like now where I play him like as like kind of like a chill in between like build requests and stuff. I'm just like, no, I'll play a character I like, and I'll play Hillbilly. I've been playing him again because I went from, I'm not even joking, by the way, or exaggerating here. I went from like having like 6 Doom engravings and 6 Death engravings, the green and the yellows, to having 34 since Project Wesker's BLOODWEB Overhaul came out. From having 6 each-ish of that to 34 on each. 34. I literally had almost a 30 add-on increase to a specific group of add-ons, 60 if you count both. 60 add-on increase to an add-on combo I liked running. 60 add-on increase to an add-on combo I enjoyed running. You know what's also a yellow in the green that's really, really unfun to face? Blight speed add-ons. Blighted Crow, Blighted Rat. Those are both also a green and a yellow. So you're going to see a lot more of those as well. A lot more of those as well. So essentially, if you're not paying attention somehow to this point and you're really zoned out, the TLDR is, while the Bloodpoint Overhaul has helped us feel better and not feel like the grind is as horrible, it's going to start highlighting very, very quickly kind of the imbalance in some of the stronger items and add-ons in the game, as these things are going to be inherently be brought more often because they're quite literally more available because of their new cheapness inside of the Bloodweb. And if behavior does not take action to start balancing some of these more extreme add-ons and items, we're gonna be in some trouble. We're gonna be in some trouble. The games are gonna get very sweaty and very unfun more often for us if they don't take a look at these add-ons now that they are more available to each player and more frequently. But yeah, what do you think? Do you think that the Bloodweb Overhaul was a good idea despite the overpowered stuff that it's introducing more often? Or do you think that maybe this dark side's a little overwhelming? Let me know down in the comments below, but that's gonna be it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching, friends. I appreciate you so much. Hopefully I see you tomorrow, but if I don't, I'll see you when I see you. Goodbye.